Hey y'all, and welcome to Wildflower Books. My name is Meg, and as you can tell from the title of this video, I've redone the library corner of my office. These are the shelves here behind me. I love them. I think they're magnificent. They are the Billies from Ikea. I got the extensions. We have on this wall 3 full-size units with extensions and 2 of the baby, I was calling them baby Billies. They're just like a half width. So I did mismeasure a little bit. The plan was to do 2 corner 2. I could not fit a second full size here, so that's why we have the second baby Billy. I did keep that 4th unit though, and we are going to put it on the opposite wall. And don't tell my husband, I'm wondering if we could maybe fit a baby Billy over there too and just have even more shelves, but that's, for now, we're not going to talk about it. I put these together for the most part. I think about a Billy and a half in, I pretty well understood the process, and so it took about 3-ish hours, I think, to assemble 4 full size and 1 mini. Like I said, we had to go back for one of the babies, and my husband completely installed them. I did not help at all with installation. It stressed me out, more specifically the corner unit, and if you've done anything like this or Ikea, it's like sometimes it just looks crazy until it all comes together, and that was exactly this situation. I had to just leave the room while he figured it out because I could not see how this corner unit was going to be flush with both on each side. So it was just kind of a nightmare for me, for my stressy self. So I'm so grateful that I had him. I'm sure I could have figured it out if push came to shove, but I'm really happy I didn't have to. I did try to get as much footage of the process as I could. However, filming these little excerpts of my life does not come naturally to me yet. And watching the footage back, I do realize, like, oh, I wish I had footage of this or footage of that. So I'm still learning, but without further ado, here's the transformation. Okay, so I'm just trying to get some rough footage for hopefully what is going to be a transformation video. This is my current office setup. I do work from home, so everything has to be in here. I have to have a space for this. It is unfortunate because I really wish I didn't. But so this is my desk. It is a corner unit from Ikea. It's fine. And it has like the Alex drawer here. I have this shredder that I have to have for work, my CPU for my personal computer, and stuff under there. I also have, it's not important, but I have this little Ikea cart as well. So coming over, I have this big, get the tripod out of the way. I have this cube unit, the Calyx, I think it is, and it's kind of mostly empty right now, as you can see. This is like all of my makeup. I used to have a makeup table and I got rid of it because I didn't need it. I downsized a buttload. And basically my goal is to get rid of all the stuff that's in here and see if I can transition it into like maybe these drawers. Oh God, I don't know if it's gonna work. That's the goal. The goal is to like empty this. I wanna keep it, but not here because these are my current shelves. Okay, so that's zoomed out. These are my current shelves, and as you can kind of see, this is really embarrassing. To this point are the books I have read. Everything until here in like that first cabinet and to here I have read. Starting with this stack and then this absolute embarrassing monstrosity are are books I have not read. So there's this shelf, there's this shelf, and quite possibly embarrassment of all embarrassments, oh my God, the tripod is haunting me, is this little number. So it is one of those really cute, spinny Amazon bookshelves. My brother gave this to me for Christmas last year, and it's great. I do love it. I have not read any of these books. Please don't mind the touch up that needs to happen. That used to be where my makeup table was, and it took off some paint. So all of this to say, I am outgrowing my current setup a little bit, and my husband and I have been talking about new shelves for a while. The goal was actually to get 2 more of these cabinets and put them on the back wall of my back bedroom and make that sort of like a library and leave this as my office. Well, we might need that room for other things. Also, like, this is embarrassing. This is a bunch of stuff that will need to be hung or should be hung at some point when I was in my gallery wall era phase. And so, yeah, like I said, the goal was to get 2 more of these, and that would hold me over right in that back bedroom. But we want to be able to use that room for something else down the road if we need to. So I needed a solution here. That led me to the Ikea Billy corner unit with extensions, if you know what that is. And I had asked for IKEA gift cards for my birthday back in August. I did get a few. And again, I thought I was going to be going to get like 2 more of these. I love these. I think they're really unique. I will also be keeping these. Like, these will stay. Just not in this room because I haven't the space. Okay, so I have the gift cards. I'm ready to buy. These are sold out. Turns out we don't want to do that anyway. We're going to do this big corner unit in here that will span kind of from, I think it's going to come a little farther over. That plant will have to find a new home. And it will span across to like here. Well, I think it'll span to like maybe here. Okay. But I also did get an extra Billy. Oh, I don't know. Did I say if that extra Billy doesn't fit here that I'll put it here on this wall? Let me step back a little bit. There's the babies. They've pushed all of their blankets around. Rude. So yeah, I can put that there. This guy, he's gonna have to find his home. Like, it's just not a priority. He will go somewhere. And this is my beloved, I think it's West Elm lamp. I don't know I don't know where it's going to go, but I adore it. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever had. I have a Hue light bulb in there, so I can change the color at will. Hopefully the next clip will be me unloading these shelves, this shelf empty and like ready to come out. It is also anchored, so I will need help because I don't know where it's anchored. Yeah, so hopefully the next clip will like be, this is empty. That stuff has vacated the area and I'm emptying these out. Not sure if I'm going to organize as I empty or organize as I reload the new shelves, but come along. Hi, I wanted to film a little update. You can see the cabinets are open right now. I decided that I probably should film a little something of an in-between. Here, you can see this is all cleared out. The drawers are cleared out. These are some books to go to the little free library. These, I was hanging stuff, not important. A little overflow from my desk for the moment, something that needs to be shipped, some trash bags we're clearing out. The printer is going to go under the desk. And then this thing, it's going to go somewhere. The makeup, I'm still not sure where it's going to land long term, but for now, it can easily be moved into my bedroom, on my bedside table, something like that. So as you can see here, I have the cabinets open. I have removed some of the, or all of the knickknacks from here. Most everything from here except my little Harry Potter shelf. I know I said I'm not like sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm still also not sure. I need to get this stuff off the tops. And then, yeah, this is my next step is taking everything out. We're going to build the shelves this weekend and start moving stuff around. I'm so excited. Here's my my shame corner, just for transparency. So yeah, it's happening. Things are moving. Okay, so this is obviously just me taking everything out super sped up. I don't know how YouTube works with music and copyright quite yet. Still figuring it out. Haven't done it yet. Want to post this video. So yeah, obviously I can't make it like a cute montagey thing with music, but it was great to get all of these out. And I will show you the horror of what that looks like actually on the floor later in the video. Okay, one more update for today. This is the same day as the last clip. God, I think so. Maybe before this, I did a time lapse of me taking everything out of here. So these are totally empty. Got everything off the top. Now, this is still has stuff in it, and then there's this. I'm not even going to show you my desk. It's a total tip. But this is completely empty now. Makeup is gone. Everything's gone. It is rather dusty. The printer is put away. This stuff just needs to come out. The problem right now is, one, I'm home alone and I cannot reach like the anchors and stuff because I'm just a girl. And the problem number 2 would be there's nowhere for these to go right now. They're going to go eventually in the back bedroom on the other side of this wall. However, we still have Christmas stuff back there, which I think I've mentioned 752 times. My husband is going to make space in the crawl space for me to put that there because our attic space is, and we cannot use it. So that's where we are right now. The desk is so bad. Don't look. But yeah, everything's empty. Ooh, we're going to be building the shelves this weekend. Hopefully they'll go in this weekend. If they don't, I'm going to have to live with this for a little while. So this is everything read and unread. I'm still unsure of how I want to organize all of it. But yeah, there's like that box is kind of the nickety neck stuff and some things I want to hang. And then like this is everything except for, that. And then that stuff, which is like February haul, some Hungarian knowledge books, some more purchases. Like it's just honestly my dream to be surrounded by books, but not like this. This scares me. So wish me luck. Hopefully the next clip you see will be like days in the future. Future me has built the shelves. Future husband has helped build and assemble and installed. Also, I got the extended ones. I don't know if I said that before. So they're going to go like almost up to the ceiling. Holy shit. Pardon my language. It's going to be bananagrams, but like this whole from here, from kind of the light switch over, if I can get that, oh God, don't look at the desk. If I can get that 5th shelf to fit before the cutoff of my desk. Yes, the makeup is here. I didn't technically move it anywhere. Don't tell anyone. If I can get it to fit, God, there's going to be so much room. Praise. Bye. All right, this is it. It's all coming out. Say goodbye. Okay, so these fit. This is the side I was worried about, as you may recall. The corner unit will fit there. That fits. The problem was actually this side, which I had measured. Shock horror. The problem is, this is the corner unit. We were just testing it out. If I do the 5th, or it's the 4th of the full-size Billy, it covers up the light switch. And I thought it was going to come right to it because, like I said, I did measure. I promise. And it's just not going to work. So I'm going to put the extra one here at some point. But that means we need an extra of the skinny one. The good news is Ikea does have it. It's going to work out. I'm actually like really okay with it. It's honestly, it's one extra, 16-inch wide shelf. So I can't complain about that. Sorry, I'm out of breath. We have been freaking hustling today. Also, the extensions will have to go on. So yes, I will need one more of these and the extension for it. To move forward with this project. But yeah, this is where we are right now. I'm super happy. I built these today in just a few hours. This one, Elad was home and he actually helped me with the skinny one. And I didn't even need the instructions because after probably the first 1.5 of the big ones, I was good. So that came together lickety split, especially with Elad's help. So that's good. We will get another one, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. And then the plan is to start anchoring them here. Also, what I was surprised by is it looks like we're going to have to put on the extension and anchor the extension and not the full unit, which for me is kind of a concern, but Elad, he explained the physics of it to me and I think it'll be okay. Plus a lot of the weight, all of the weight really, is going to be on the back. So I don't expect the shelf to want to move forward. We're also going to lash these together with screws. So as you can see at the top, it's super flush. But here we start to get a little bit of a bow. So once we anchor this one, put on the extension, anchor it, we'll be able to move this one over a little more flush. I think it's the carpet. It's just the carpet sucks. So we'll do that. And then from there, sorry, Oliver, we will be able to push this one up, put the extension, anchor, put the middle unit, extension, anchor. Actually, we can't anchor it because it's not going to sit flush. It will anchor to the other two. It kind of anchors from the bottom. And then it'll kind of look like this, but that hole will be another one of these. I think that's pretty obvious. I'm rambling. And then over here will just be an extra. I was kind of okay with just not even getting an extra one, but Elad said a very good point that we want like that full look of almost built-ins, very full, very, I don't know, purposeful, I guess. So that's where we are. This will just have another shelf on it. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's just more room for books. And I have a few. And I'm really excited that this is happening. It is a little bit of a headache to have to rejig, but Elad is so good at that. I'm so happy that he is my partner in this adventure because I am a stressy Bessie. That's all for now. Hey, they're in. They're all the way in. Everything is in, floor to ceiling. I don't think I can zoom out any more than this. God, the lighting is like not the best in here, but yeah, they're in. They're all in and anchored. I can't believe it. I am gonna wipe them down. They're like very dusty, dirty from honestly just putting them together and building them. So I think, like I said, maybe in the last clip, we did like lash them together with screws. I'm trying to find one that you can see, but it looks like, okay. So Elad actually like screwed them in so they're attached. And I mean, they really don't even like budge. So the corner piece is mounted. This was so wonky. When we first put it in, it was like really, if you got it straight here, there's a huge gap here. So I don't know how he did it, but he did it. I just had to walk away because it was stressing me out, but they're in. So yeah, I'll wipe them down and then at some point I'll start putting books in. Hello, welcome back. I wanted to show for scale, kind of the size. My arm is only so long. I'm about 5'3" and they keep going. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled that they're in. I have wiped them down. I really wish I could start putting some books on there, but I have to go get ready for book club today. We did My Cousin Rachel this time. And in my head, for some reason, I keep calling it My Cousin Rebecca because I really liked Rebecca. My Cousin Rachel, I had read before. I remember liking it a lot. And this time I was a little, it was good. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, I digress. These are the shelves. Just wanted to give reference. I don't know why. I'm trying to get as much footage of them as I can because I'm still sort of in disbelief that it's real, that it really happened. And I did put in my ZZ plant. Let me see if you can really see it. It fits perfectly. Eli got me that for our anniversary last year. And in lieu of cut flowers, I got some plants. And it's just exploding with growth. I think it loves it in here. I love it in here. I love it even more now in here. So until later, maybe for real this time, for real, the next clip will actually be me putting books on shelves. Fingers crossed. Happy Monday morning. I did get a few books on the shelves last night. I made like a little reel of that. I didn't want to go to bed without getting something on the shelves. So today I have to work. Bummer. But I do want to try and get everything on the shelf today. I'm not going to kill myself if it doesn't happen. What I currently have, the stacks are getting a little precarious. And what I'm thinking to do is maybe start slowly moving them onto like this end shelf. We had book club yesterday. I bought some books. Oops. So maybe put them on these sort of end shelves while I figure out where I want to do things. I'm going to turn the camera around real quick. So don't mind my still really messy desk. So the idea was these 3, maybe 4 shelves, I'm not sure, would be like my literary, just fiction, like general fiction. Below would be romance. We would have like horror and then thriller mystery. This would be middle grade children's and maybe graphic novels. I don't think I have a ton of that stuff, and this is like a little baby shelf. So that's the idea there. And then here, fantasy and nonfiction. And then this could maybe be for incoming books. However, I could totally be forgetting a category, and I wouldn't be surprised. So that could change. And then again, we wanted to put here, you know, that other shelf. So the stacks are getting really precarious. I want to move them somewhere a little more stable and somewhere that I can kind of, I don't think I'm going to, you can see I took a bunch of stuff out. I don't think I'm going to sort them and then put them on the shelves. I think I'm going to put them on a shelf and then like slowly move them where they need to be. That feels right to me. And still not exactly sure what I'm going to do about unread. I do want to categorize them the same way that they are on the shelves. I honestly don't know if this is going to be enough for all of my unread books. I really don't. This is all unread. It's troubling, you guys. I have so many. Anyway, I mean, it's just an absolute tip in here. It's a nightmare. So yeah, the plan is going to be to slowly move these. I do have work, like I said, and I don't have any plans today at lunch. I'm going walking in the evening, so I will maybe film me putting some of these away, and we'll just see how it goes. Bye. Hi, it's me, the worst YouTuber ever. It's Friday. I think the last clip I filmed was on Monday with a hopeful, hey, I'm going to film myself putting some of these books on the shelf. I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. It took me hours to get everything kind of just the way I wanted it, which it's done. Every book I own, except for ones that I'm about to film videos for, are on these shelves. But this week kind of killed me. And like I said, it took several hours to really get things how I wanted them. I didn't anticipate the length of time it would take or, really like the effort that would go into it as much as it did. So I say so a lot, and filming these videos really makes me realize the things about myself that annoy me. Anyhow, boys and girls in TV land, it's done. I will turn the camera around. I think I have to stop this video to do that, and I'll kind of show you where we are. Alrighty, here we are. This is everything. This was a labor of love. This was a learning experience. This is done. I'm shocked at how many unread books I have. I knew that I had a lot. I knew it was going to be overwhelming, but I'm a little stunned, and it has made me really evaluate whether I want to continue buying books at the pace that I'm buying them. I do have a lot of pre-orders out there in the world that are coming my way. But for now, I think I'm going to try and do fewer impulse purchases, continue to just take pictures of books that interest me and add them to the list and just see where we end up. I'd like to get through about 10% of my physical TBR before, I would say 10 to 15%. My physical TBR before I start purchasing more regularly. I'm fine with my pre-orders. I'm happy with that. It's something to look forward to. However, I just don't feel that urge I do feel the urge. Let me not lie to you. I do not want to continue collecting until I can get a more reasonable handle on what I have. So let's start it off. Here ended up being romance, and that is these actually 3.5-ish shelves. You can tell I don't go all the way to the end here, not here either, because I didn't want the plant to cover them up. And then we have about half a shelf here. So that was great. I had way more romance than I ever thought. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm fine with it. It's great. This empty shelf has kind of just become a little bit of a storage place for me to set things because I lost that cube unit. So I have less desk space. Don't mind that computer stuff. And down here begins sort of the unread. I did not end up sorting them by genre. I just did them by author. It was getting really overwhelming to keep them separate. And I felt this would be an easy way to find things quickly and shelf them once I do read them. So up here at the top, we have mystery thriller on these two shelves. I just combined them. If it becomes confusing one day, What do I know? I thought Jaws was maybe science fiction because it does seem like Jaws, like the shark has a weird desire to just go after people, and that's not very shark-like. But when I Googled it, it said it's kind of a thriller. So he's gonna live up there. Just let me shelve things the way my brain works. Here we have horror. This might have been the biggest upset for me because I consider myself a horror lover. I thought I had so much more horror read. I do have a good chunk unread, but that was shocking to me. Here is my little baby sci-fi section. This is sort of what I've determined to be sci-fi of what I have. Don't know if that will change. I thought I had The Hike here, or was that fantasy? Guys, I don't know. I'm even confused. And then this is just general fiction. Again, a very big surprise. I thought I had a lot more, but this is what ended up in this chunk. Down here is more unread. That's everything that's like shoved all the way back is unread. I used my little guide for these shelves, so everything should be nice, and I didn't want to push them all the way to the back. I liked how they looked all the way at the front, but that puts a lot of weight on the front. So yes, you're hearing the inner workings of my brain. How shocking. Up here is Harry Potter across. So I think this is going to be enough space. If I have to go to the next one, fine, whatever. I say that because I do want to continue collecting. I want the other 2 Mina Limas, and then there's actually going to be a 4th in the interactive Scholastic books coming out this year, so I do think they're going to finish it. And I've also heard that even though Jim Kay stepped away for personal reasons from the illustrated, that they're planning to finish that as well. So here we have middle grade or young readers. Very small, very cute. My Tiny Baby translated. There will be a few more to add here once I do a haul. I think it's a haul that I've read that can go here. I'm obsessed. These are all 3 Japanese translations so far, so I'm hoping to add a Korean to that. I do have a French book that's loaned out. Maybe I'll add that to my little translated section. I don't know. Graphic novels. I'm obsessed. I love my graphic novels. I love my Lightfall. Again, we'll have 2 more to add here. This is unread, and I just left it there. I didn't realize that I just left it there until right now, but that's fine. I had said previously, I think in one of my hauls, that I wanted to have a spot for all these little bookmarks that are from independent bookshops. And I already had this. If you can hear that jingling in there, that is my page spreader. I also put it in here. Oh, it's so cute. So anyway, I'm super happy to have this here. And I've actually already noticed myself using it when I grab a book, and I can just grab a bookmark and be on my way. Love it. Fairy tales. I know that might seem like an odd category, but I had all these extra baby shelves, and I do think I have enough to put here. So again, super happy with that. I have nonfiction. I have some like Hungarian language books there, and a couple of dinosaur books, and then just like, I don't know, regular nonfiction and science. This is all fantasy. Let me get a little closer. So fantasy. It's pretty self-explanatory. I am, again, shocked that I had this much fantasy. That's my little air freshener that you can hear in all of my YouTube videos. I swear I'm going to try and turn it off before I film again. I hope I remember. I did add a plant. It doesn't really fit, but she is living here. I love a snake plant and a ZZ plant, so I have a lot of them. More unread. 3 shelves. 3 full shelves of unread. And then these are also unread. And I left myself some space, obviously. Oh, God, it's so embarrassing, but, like, I don't know, fun to have all these books. I just need to start reading them. And that is going to be my main focus going forward, is just more reading, more reviews, that kind of thing. So let me not step on my dogs and get back again. This is the full shelf. I would like to add some lighting. Hold on before I back all the way up. My husband gave me this a couple years ago, I think, for Valentine's Day, and I was like, what the fuck is this? No, I was very surprised, and then I realized it's like a Belle's Rose from Beauty and the Beast, kind of. And it's cute. The battery runs out real fast, but that's okay. So I do want to add some lighting. I think that those little like cordless lamps, the battery operated lamps, are probably going to take up a lot of shelf space and die really quickly. That has been my experience. So I'm not exactly sure what to do. I don't know that I love the idea of LEDs or something like that, or even being able to see strips like underneath, or those little like disc type lights, you know, the little round ones that sort of pop in. Again, it's going to take away height, space. If you can see like my Game of Thrones here, I can't put something under that thing. They'll hit the books. I have seen the ones that look like a book that slides into the shelf and then it has like the lamp coming out of it. I like that, but I can't have like 30 of those. So the dilemma continues. That is my next sort of focus. 1, read all of these freaking books that are unread. And then 2, figure out some kind of lighting. Okay, but thanks for coming to my TED Talk about bookshelves and what a freaking weirdo I am. Okay, bye.